Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to Dr. Wahidah Binti Zain. So today I'm Sharifah, Nurfarhanie, Binti Hassan, along with my other group member Afifah, Aliyah, Dayangku, Afilla, and Fasihah Widad. We'll be presenting our group project, which is data visualization by using PowerBI. So for this project, we include 3 important step, which is the first one, get the data set, cleaning the data, and creating the dashboard. Next.
So the first step is get the data set. We use Kaggle to find our data set. And first thing, it must be registered if you're a first-time user. But if you already have the account, just simply sign into it. Next, start to do the searching for more easy access. It can be searched by using a keyword, for example, Malaysia. Let's show we want to search data about Malaysia. After we found the dataset, make sure it mentions dataset and usually appear in Excel sheet, and we can just download it.
Okay, for step 2, cleaning the dataset. First, we need to import the data from Excel. This is because the file is in type of Excel. Next, we need to choose the right dataset from import in computer. Then click on transform data in order to proceed with data cleaning. Okay. So for this dataset, we need to remove the irrelevant information in this column. For example, dash cawan, we need to remove the word cawan. Next, by clicking the filter, we can find and detect any irrelevant information in this column. And we need to remove this column because this column, which is candidate party 2, have a lot of null. Okay, for this column, we need to replace the volume from 0 and dash to tiada, or we click the replace values and change the value to another. If we replace value, our data will become more clear and systematic. Okay, next, the header can be renamed by double click and choose rename. We rename this header because all the header use English language, but this column for the header use Malay language. So we need to rename it again. Next, we can also change ABC format for this column from lowercase to uppercase format by click transform section and choose uppercase in the ABC format. Next, after done on cleaning data part, we can proceed with creating visual dashboard.
So the third step is creating a visual dashboard. For the first, we need to change the canvas background, put the related image to our dataset. And then after done on cleaning data part, we can proceed with creating visual dashboard. For the first one visual, we use card visual and put name of candidate and change the field to become count to see the total of candidates. For the next graph, we choose a graph name slicer. It is a kind of list box where we can put some data option in it. So For this graph, we include coalition and status in the field box at the right side. After that, we can edit the graph by adding the filter to it. Among them is to make the background of the graph transparent and change its opacity. We also can change the visual border to rounded corner by clicking on the visual formats, visual border, and adjust the value. The next graph and put the information about the count of candidates win. Add the data field in the legend and value box at the visualization area on the right side. In the line and cluster column chart, fill in the x-axis and y-axis box at the right side by adding the data fields to produce the perfect graph. The next graph will be the total of candidates by gender. As usual, we need to determine the value of data which will be placed on x-axis and also the y-axis. On the second page, we use the map to show the seat name of the candidates which located. Fill in the location, latitude and longitude box at the right side in the visualization area.
The process of to get data and create the dashboard is the same with the previous one, which is the firstly get the data, cleaning data, and create the dashboard. To do the data cleaning, first we need to transform the data by click on Transform Data. Next, click on the small box in every column to make sure if there is any null value or missing data and can proceed with the dashboard after cleaning it. Since our theme of our dataset is about FIFA World Cup, so we choose this photo related to stadium to do our dashboard background.
So I will continue for the visual. For the first graph, we choose the card type, then change the field value to count to obtain the data total. Next, this is line graph type. This is consists of y-axis and x-axis. So we're going to put combination of information such as movement, stamina, and strength. For the third graph, we use line and clustered column chart. It contains the ball control as well as the balance. We put this information on the x-axis, while the sum of ball control and the balance is on the y-axis. Next, we choose graph type stack. The information we use is the attacking and standing tackle. We put on the x-axis and the sum of attacking and the standing tackle on the y-axis. We can change the color of the graph to brighter color so that we can look clearer and different. On the fourth chart, on the fifth chart, this stack area chart, we can add the information as usual in the x-axis and y-axis. And then we choose stacked column chart and put the information. Okay, so this is the final look for both data visualization dashboard. The first one is Malaysian government election 14 election result data. This is the first pages. Next, this is the second pages. Next, and then this is FIFA World Cup data. Next. Okay. So that's the end of our presentation. In conclusion, we can see the data, the Power BI is very helpful to drive a better decision making in business through ability to provide insight in visual, impressive and interactive report. We can see there's a lot of type of graph and color. We can see more clearer what is talk about. And that's all for our presentation, and thank you from us.